Good evening, everybody. It is, I think it's the 4th of August 2022, and as you can see, we're outside, we're chilling in the swing chair. That's the main road down there, and this is my little garden area. I'll show you. That's the back of the house. Looks a bit of a mess because I've got some stuff hanging about, but that's me where I do my washing. And that's actually, believe it or not, this is the front of the house. But I don't come in this way. I don't usually use this entry. And to be fair, I've not been able to sit in this chair for the last few weeks. And the reason is, I've got this beautiful tree, as you can see above me. But the problem is, for weeks I've had like these trees have been infested with greenfly. But after the recent hot weather, the greenfly have either died or moved on. So this is why we end up with this situation. But I'm in the swing chair. What are them called? Carnations, they've died. What's that called? You can eat it. Can't think. You know what? I genuinely think that I might be losing my mind. But anyway, I wanted to let you know I've been doing some reading, and I've found some fascinating information about Oldham, which I was sort of aware of, but probably not in as much detail as I've managed to amass now. But there's all sorts going on in Oldham, and I've got histories of Oldham now dating back to the 1100s and how it was formed and the families that were there. And this weekend I may do a video on the formation of Oldham and the people that were there like 1,000 years ago. And I've got like old maps and just examples of things that would fascinate you. The arches, sorry, that's disappeared. They disappear, the message is dead quick. Wait for it to come back up. But yeah, what I'm saying is I've managed to, I've got this information, I'm reading through it and I'm thinking, Jesus, I was reading it last night and I was fascinated by it. Couldn't put butt down. My eyes were actually shutting. Because in work it's been a stressful few days, and I've had, yesterday I was in Bolton, then I had to come back to Barnsley, and today's been, quite an event. Hang on. The arches on the old church have come down. You frig off, they've not. You know what? Well, I did that video, didn't I, at weekend where I filmed them. You know what they need? Whoever made that decision to do that needs tackling. And if they don't put that building back up somewhere else in Oldham, it's absolutely disgusting. But they won't put it back up, will they? This is the thing. I think about Servers UK Graveyard and the stuff that I've managed to film in the short time that I've been doing Oldham's history. There's so many buildings that have gone. I mean, the Grand Theatre's going soon, apparently. Apparently that's got a death nail on it now. We knew about that anyway. Oh, they didn't smash it to bits. Please don't tell me they did. Oh, that's awful, that. That's awful. How can you smash something to bits like that? Something that was not built by the council, let's remember. It wasn't built by the council. It was built by the graciousness of a fella called Abraham Crompton, another associates who I wasn't able to, name off the front of the building. Those people built that building. How dare you come along and smash it to smithereens? I think it's absolutely vile, to be honest. But there you go. But anyway, we knew it was going to happen, didn't we? And it's happened, so that's the end of that. It's gone. They won't resurrect it anywhere else. So that's another forgotten history. Well, it's not forgotten because it's, we've got it on the channel. But this is the thing. I'll tell you something else as well. I was doing some research on King Street. So you know where the co-op building is, or where it used to be the co-op, but it's Mecca Bingo now. I remember it as co-op. Sorry, I'm not looking at screen. These messages are disappearing, but I promise I'll read them when they come back up, when someone else puts a comment. Oh, hello, Nigel.
I'm only saying so.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry, everyone, that's my neighbour. He's doing some, I don't know what he's doing, actually. He's doing some gardening. But But yeah, I was doing some research on King Street in Oldham. And my auntie had told me that where that co-op building is, where Mecca Bingo is now. Right, hang on. Are you so right? You're all good. I am, thank you. It is sad times as well, want donk. But anyhow, yeah, King Street, King's Hall was the Oldham cooperative. Oldham had 2 cooperatives at one time. But King Street had some beautiful buildings. And I remember, do you remember the Roebuck pub? I remember going in there. It used to have, when you used to go in, you stand there with your drink. There was like this light, like what you used to get on sunbeds. And if you had like a bit of black on your clothes, it used to shine up. But the Roebuck was a very old pub. And alongside that same road were some beautiful buildings which are now gone. And the point is, there wasn't anyone around in those. I mean, there's a few photographs, but there wasn't anyone around in those times that were able to do what I can do now and what other people do, which is film it. So, these things are gone, but they're not lost to memory, I suppose, is what I'm saying. So, anyhow, everybody, I just wanted to come on and say that this weekend, I really don't know. I haven't decided what the video is going to be this weekend. I'm thinking I'll give you a little bit of an insight. I've got sight of an old map of Oldham, which gives some very intriguing information. It's centralised around Grinnickers area and Horsedge. So I may do that, but then I've got the feeling that I may want to do a little bit more research before I commit myself to that, to make sure that I'm bringing, a proper video. The other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to do a video on Horsedge Street, because Horsedge Street, not Horsedge, bloody, what's it called? Henshaw Street, excuse me. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Henshaw Street. I wanted to do a video on Henshaw Street because there's loads to tell you about that in terms of the people that lived on there over the years, what was there that isn't there now, how it sort of links into Oldham's history, and it does. You and me had some good nights in the... Sarah! That's my cousin, Sarah Atkin. Sarah, do you remember when we used to go in and used to stand at that area where that bleeding light, where you'd look down, or you could see where a load of fluff all over your clothes. It was brilliant, weren't it? It says, but you know what Sarah's talking about there, everyone. Me and Sarah used to go in there when we shouldn't have been going in there. We were boozing in Oldham when we were 14, and we were, Sarah. We shouldn't have been, should we? Like now, I'm horrified, but back then I just didn't care. And Harry's bar, cider and black. Yes. So, you know what we think we should do, sirs? I think, genuinely, when I cut this weekend, when I pick you up, we're going to town and I'll buy you a cider and black in Harry's. You know what? I don't even think I could drink half a pint of it now. I think I'd be sick because it's bloody vile. But what about snake bite and black, sirs? Remember that one? Everybody, I've got a cousin called Sarah. She's actually the eldest of us both. She's 9 months older than me, so she's the original. I'm like the second. Anyway, I think I've done enough chat for this evening. I'm enjoying chilling in my swing chair, and I hope I'm very happy for everyone that's watched. I like that you've come along and listened to me ramble on, and thank you so much for that. And this weekend, I promise there'll be a wonderful video. It's going to be a walking video each way. It's going to be a walking video, me talking about stuff that I know that once was there, linking it back to the histories of Oldham, and remember messing on the escalators. Sarah, do you remember we used to I can't say it, everybody, but me and Sarah were little buggers, and we used to wag school. And we used to spend our days either in Alexander Park, in the not the observatory, but you know what? Sorry. Not the observatory, but you know where the plants are? We used to spend our time in there. We got caught. Somehow we got caught. It was miraculous, actually. But then the other time, we used to spend that going up the escalators in Co-op on King Street. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? I've been Mecca Bingo a few times. I can't work out where those escalators were, because you wouldn't know now. But anyway, we got pulled. We got up to all sorts. Could do a full vid. You know what we could do, sir? Should we? Should we do a full vid? I think it'll be funny. Anyway, I'm going to go, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Sirs, give us a ring in a bit if you want. Just chilling out here in the swing chair for a bit. And everybody else, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I will take it easy. Thank you so much. And all right, sirs, well, listen, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out for Saturday, because there will be a good video coming up, and I look forward to speaking to everybody then.